In life, some people are born with everything and lose it. Others are born with almost nothing and create everything.
Today we travel to the northern province of Rwanda, near the border with Uganda. Beneath the great volcano Mount Mahabura, this is where we meet Doris, a young man without arms and without legs, but with a mind, courage, and determination far beyond what many of us can imagine.
We left Kigali at 6 a.m. knowing the journey would not be easy. Our team had no private car, only public transport. Kagarara, a young man living with extreme dwarfism, now a second-year university student studying information technology. Despite his own challenges, Kagarara has made it his mission to visit others living with disabilities, to remind them and the world that they are not alone. The road to Burera district was long. From Kigali to Musanze, then motorcycles, through rough terrain, muddy roads, and steep paths. At one point, a motorcycle carrying children slipped and fell. Some of us were injured, but we kept going. Because when a story matters, you don't turn back.
Hello everyone, welcome back to Laughrike TV. Today's story is very special to me. Not because it is easy, but because it is real. We are here in the northern province of Rwanda, in Burera district, to meet a young man whose life will challenge the way you see ability and disability. His name is Doris. He lives without arms and without legs, but he has found a way to use what he has to create a future. I am here not to feel sorry for him, but to listen, to learn, and to show the world that being different does not mean being powerless. Stay with us and open your heart. When we arrived near Doris's home, we found him waiting for us at the gate, right by the roadside. He had come out to welcome us himself.
Musaza bimeze bite makuru ni meza cyameze fresh.
Welcome.
Kagarara gently pushed Doris in his wheelchair, guiding him toward the house. Even though Kagarara could not clearly see the road ahead because of his short stature, he moved with confidence. He trusted himself. He trusted the moment. Because when you believe you are capable, fear slowly disappears. Two young men, each living with a different disability, moving forward together, proving that limitation does not stop purpose. Doris was not born with a disability. He came into this world like any other child, healthy, whole, full of promise. But one morning, everything changed. He woke up, stood up, and suddenly collapsed. He tried again, fell. He struggled to rise, determined to go to school, and collapsed once more. Moments later, Doris lost consciousness. He was taken to hospital, but his family was extremely poor. They could not afford long-term treatment or specialized care. Slowly, his body failed him. By the time help arrived, it was too late. Doris had lost the use of both arms and both legs, permanently. Not long after, tragedy struck again. His parents passed away while he was still an infant. Doris was raised by relatives, with love but with very limited means. There was no one always available to help him use a phone. So Doris made a decision that would redefine his life. If he could not use his hands, he would use his mouth. He taught himself to use a smartphone with his mouth, operate a computer, draw architectural house plans, write clearly using a pen held in his mouth, design modern buildings using AutoCAD and ArchiCAD, what most people consider impossible. Doris turned into skill.
Remember that.
Doris, where does your strength come from? At first I cried a lot, but then I understood something, and crying would not change my situation. I asked myself, what do I still have? And the answer was my mind and my mouth. So I chose to use what I have. How did you learn to use technology without hands? I practiced every day. I failed many times. People laughed, but slowly my mouth became my hands. Technology gave me hope. What is your biggest dream today? I want to work. I want to support my family. I don't need pity. I need opportunity. What challenges do you face raising Doris?
The hardest part is knowing that he is capable, but we don't have the resources to help him fully. Watching him try so hard while we lack support is very painful. We are now feel that Doris is not forgotten. Your visit reminded us that there are still people with good hearts. Life is not easy at all. I am old now, and Doris depends on me for many things. Some days we struggle to find enough food or medicine, but we keep going, because giving up is not an option.
Today, Doris does not have everything a human being needs, but he has something more powerful than comfort. He has hope. He thanks God. He thanks the government. And he believes that with support, he can build a future, not only for himself, but for others. And Kagurara's journey continues, proving that disability is not inability. Meet Samuel. He grew up with Doris. Today, he helps him move, pushes his wheelchair, and accompanies him everywhere. Many people laugh at Samuel, but he doesn't care.
Don't laugh at people with disabilities. Stand with them. One small act of kindness can change a life. I believe that one day Doris will succeed. Doris is my friend. We grew up together. I don't see him as a disabled person. I see him as a human being like me.
N'umutima gwanje nifitiye Imana yamugize kuri ananje yangira ko nangwa nawe kakugira kejo bundi ntawamenya anje ngakomeza hazindi nyungu ngize gute mutezeho nangwa we agize gute nubwo buzima twabanyemo na n'ubu umunsi ku wundi tuba turi kumwe guca.
This story is not only about Doris, it is not only about Kagurara, and it is not only about disability. It is also a story about Africa. Africa is often described by its challenges, but rarely by its strength. Across this continent, people are not waiting to be rescued. They are building, creating, and supporting one another with courage and dignity. Africa is a place where limitations do not define destiny and where hope grows even in the hardest moments. This story invites the world to see Africa differently, not through stereotypes, but through resilience, talent, and humanity. This is Africa, rising, believing, and rewriting its own story.